Good afternoon. Today is Thursday, February 13th, 2020. I'm Joe Paul, the local president. I'm going to try not to talk fast, but I have a lot of things to talk about. First, I want to talk about letters of demand. Sometimes when you work the window, you have a shortage and you get a letter of demand, you file a grievance. Once you file a grievance, you don't have to pay it until it's adjudicated or it's settled. So don't let management try to tell you, hey, you got to pay today, because you do not. File a grievance. As long as it's in the system, you don't have to pay it yet. The Function 1 schedule everyone's concerned about, we haven't heard anything on either plant yet. It's been like a year we've been hearing nothing. So it's good news, maybe. I doubt it. I believe it's going to happen, but we don't know when. So as we do hear something, believe me, I'll let you know. The new security system still, as I talked about last time, is still being assembled or put together, or whatever you want to call it, at the Orlando PNDC. It's going to take at least a year. So if you work there, you see what's going on. We still have some questions. A couple stewards brought some questions up to me that I've already addressed with management and I'm waiting to hear back. They're not really going to affect you so much, the normal, regular person working on the floor, but it has something to do with the upfront offices and things like that. We just want to make sure everything is safe. Let's see what else we have. Seminole PNDC, not without its own problems, but it's not as bad as Orlando PNDC. We have a lot of grievances, but the grievance activity is a lot higher. Now, granted, we have a lot more people working in the Orlando PNDC, but we still have problems in Seminole. So we're getting a good grip on it. We're still looking for stewards there on Tour 1, Tour 3, things like that. So if you're interested, let us know. And we'll double check and see what's going on. You know how that goes. We'll bring you in and train you. The in-service register at the Seminole PNDC. We have another one up there. If you work there, you see it posted. And we're going to have people coming from the clerk, maybe the mail handler craft, trying to come in and try to upgrade or at least get into the custodial craft or in a custodial position, which is still within the maintenance craft, and then you can work up from there. Remember, it doesn't matter how much seniority someone from the mail handler craft or any other craft has, they have to take the APW represented employees first. So that's going to come down next day or two, and we'll see the results. Once we see the results, we're going to come over there, Bob and myself, Ben Love will be in there too, and we're going to give you a good, basically tell you what's going on, how things work out over there, and what you need to know as far as the maintenance craft. Orlando PNDC has a new acting, as they're all actors, plant manager. It's a woman. Her name is Tracy Murray. She came from mid-Florida. I have some dealings with her in the past. I haven't had any problems there so far. And so far, we've had some good communication in the last couple weeks since she's been there, and we're hoping that stays positive. Now, she does have some problematic staff, as she's soon to find out if she doesn't know already, but we're staying on that. And I keep saying staying on top of that because that's why we are staying on top of that. We're still pushing for PTF and PSE conversions all throughout our local. Remember now, we have 3 crafts, 3 plants, and 102 offices. So we're constantly looking for that. We haven't heard anything in the last few weeks about the Seminole and the Orlando PNDC. We do know some upcoming things going on out in the AOs, maybe in March. But once they come off of e-reassign and there's some movement around, we'll let you know once we hear something. MVS, we have clerk, maintenance, MVS, VMF, which are kind of similar to MVS, is the smoothest running craft. Now, granted, it's the smallest, but right now it's the smoothest running. So great, a lot less problems there. Let's see what else we have. IIs, as I mentioned before, if you're going to get an II, you better request a steward, because they're not going to give you one unless you do. And when you're in there, listen to your steward ahead of time. Talk to your steward outside before you go in. If you have a question while you're inside of there, motion to your steward. Have some kind of little motion there so you'll know to go out into the lobby and speak to the steward without management being there. So you can, if you didn't understand the question that well, or or how to answer exactly, you're going to answer honestly. But you want, it's a trick in there while you're in there. So you want to make sure you request a steward, because they won't give you one. And do not, as I said last time, be chatty. Yes, no, I don't recall, or things like that. Not 3 paragraphs for one little question. You're going to get yourself in a jam. The Lakeland main office, the concerns that they're having up there at the window with the locks on all the drawers, I've addressed that twice. Apparently the locks they have, they don't work there. And I'm told that the maintenance department over there, actually there's one guy other than the custodians, but I'm told that they're kind of difficult to fix, so they're going to order new ones and get those fixed. We'll see. We had an arbitration up there on a removal yesterday. Within 30 days, we'll know the outcome of that. Our persistence here locally And with the help of all our membership, all out in the AOs, we know about the plants because we have a lot of stewards there, but we're reaping great monetary settlements. We're also getting very successful resolves on discipline. We've had a lot of discipline going on this month, but with the help of our membership out there, letting us know when things are going on, requesting stewards, because we're not going to know all the problems on the everyday things way out in the middle of nowhere unless you let us know. Now, we do have a lot of the members know us, call us, and get in touch with us. But if you do see something, you can let us know, but make sure you request a steward, and we will make sure we take care of your problems. We have a meeting tonight. Tonight is Thursday, the second Thursday of the month, and we have a meeting at 7 o'clock. We'd love to see you here. So in closing, I want to thank you for being, let me get back to something else. We still don't know about the contract yet. They said online it'll take maybe next 4 to 6 weeks. That could be. We're hoping. The Maryland craft already settled there, so we're hoping to get some positive results with that. So in closing, thank you for being APW members and proud members of your Central Florida area local. Thank you.